Hey there, welcome to my channel and welcome back to another cash stuffing video. This is stuffing my home savings binder. This is the stuff that we are needing to save up for over time. There are a couple of things that you should know moving forward if this is your first time here. I had gone on vacation about a month ago and I took all the money out of these envelopes. So basically I put those into a Capital One 360 account to earn some interest, and we are kind of starting over with this envelope. I do have a tracker that tells me how much is in the bank, and then I will use these trackers that are in here for what is actually in these envelopes. And then like whenever I go to do my year-end video of what I saved, what I spent, what my goals are for the next year, or whatever type of video I end up making for cashing out the whole year's worth of envelopes, I will let you guys know how much I had put away in the bank versus how much I have in the envelope, and I will total that out for you guys. First things first, if you guys watched my last video, you guys know that I'm removing the siding envelope out of this binder, and that is because we have the money that I had in my 360 account, I moved over into my checking account to pay for the siding. Instead of replacing all of the siding right now, what I decided to do is to make an accent wall on both sides of my home, like a wood accent wall on the outside for the siding there. So I am currently right now, they're custom making those pieces for me. I have ordered them. They are going to be hand cut, hand milled, and all of that stuff. So we're just waiting for the guy to finish that. It's quite a bit of boards that we need for both sides, so it may take him 2 weeks, it might take him a month, it might take him 6 weeks, but that money is currently sitting in my checking account just waiting for him to finish so that I can pay for it as soon as he's done. So I am going to be taking this one out because it will be complete. At some point in time, if I feel like I change my mind and I want to go back to solid siding, if I don't like it over time, I can always, you know, start saving back up. But for now, that envelope is done, so I am removing it. This is just going to be a really short video because I don't have a ton that I'm going to be putting in here. As you guys know, if you have followed me and seen the rest of my videos, you guys know that this is just when I have extra money left over, I put it in here to save up for things that we will need coming up in the future. So I have a $103, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 1, 2, 3. And we are going to go ahead and set this out, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so home savings, this is just like for, you know, any upgrades, any extra things that we might do. I always put $20 in this one. And I always put $20 in emergency fund. Now, before I left on vacation, I did go ahead and I got a bonus at work, so I did go ahead and complete my home emergency fund, and so I did just leave that money in the bank and transferred it from my checking account over to my 360. So one emergency fund is completely filled, and it is the one for the home. The next emergency fund that I'm still working on completing is going to be for the car, for like, you know, if we ever get to a car accident and I have to use a deductible, I want to have that money saved up and put away for that circumstance specifically. I am still currently working on that one, but because I like to just set back extra money, why not take an $1,000 emergency fund and turn it into $2,000? Being that this is for our home, and we're all the time, we bought an old farmhouse, and so we're constantly you know, fixing things, doing things, changing things, remodeling things. So I want to be able to just keep setting aside money, and then if something arises where, you know, our well runs dry or something like that, we have the money for it in there. So especially when it comes to your home, you never can be too prepared for what might happen to it. So because I've already set the $1,000 emergency goal, and I made that goal, we're just gonna go ahead and move forward and go for $2,000 in there. So anyway, we have a emergency fund, we're also going to put $20 into this one as well. And then the roof, we don't, for those of you guys that are new, we don't need a new roof necessarily. I would like to put a metal roof on my home over the course of the next couple of years. And so we are currently just, you know, setting aside money so that whenever we get to that time where we need to replace the roof, we're not going to do it until the roof needs to be replaced. We had a guy come out and look at our roof whenever we first bought our home, and he said that we probably had a good 4 or 5 years left on our roof that we currently have, and then we'll probably need to replace it. Well, because we know that that will be needing to be replaced, we're just slowly saving up for that. And I'm going to be putting on a metal roof, so it's a little bit more expensive than just like regular shingle roof. And the reason why I'm putting a metal roof on is A, because I love the sound of the rain hitting the metal roof, and B, metal roofs just last longer, and we'll probably put a metal roof on this house, and then we'll never have to put another roof on. The only thing we'll have to do is maintenance, like the rivets and stuff that they use to put the roof on with, if that makes sense. So anyway, we are just slowly saving up for that. We will be putting $10 in here. And again, these envelopes do have money in the bank in my 360 account. And I keep pretty good track of what money I have one 360 savings account for everything that goes with my home, and so I have a breakdown over here in my budget book that tells me there's $1,000 in there for emergency, there's you know, $250 in each of these envelopes in there, or whatever the case may be. I have it broke down to where I know what amount of money goes where. I didn't want to set up a 360 account for every single one of them, so I put all of my home stuff in one, and then I put all of my other things, like I have a Christmas account that's in there, for example. I have my kids' savings accounts in there, for example, like separated from all the other money, because that money is going to come and go. I have a vacation savings account in there as well. So like when I build up to like $300-400 in these envelopes, I just transfer it out and put it into, transfer it out of here and put it into my 360 account. A, it helps build the interest, and B, I just don't want to have, you know, a huge amount of money in my home. Not that I'm worried about people breaking in or whatever. We have alarm systems, I have safes, you know, the whole 9 yards, but just to be on the safe side, I'd prefer it be in a checking account, and then that way, because it's not something we're going to be using right now, or it's not something that I would need to get in right now because it's savings. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys understand what I'm saying, I hope. Anyway, bathroom remodel is getting $10 as well. We have we converted a garage into 2 bedrooms and a family room. We have completely redone one of the bathrooms in our home. We also have completely redone our kitchen. There's still a couple things that I would like to buy for the kitchen, but as far as the construction part of it goes, we have completely redone that. We are currently, our current project is redoing the sunroom. We are going to convert that sunroom into more like a greenhouse room, because it's all got windows all around it. So because I don't have a greenhouse, and greenhouses are really, really expensive to buy, we are going to, I'm going to attempt to make that sunroom heated. I mean, it's heated now, but I'm going to be putting like the windows, I'm covering with plexiglass windows for the winter time. I'm going to be putting my grow lights up in there so I can start plants and stuff. And then in the summertime, we're going to be able to adjust the window to where it is a screened in sun porch, if that makes sense. Let me know when we get that done if you're interested. We still probably have a month or so before we're completed with it. But if you're interested in seeing how I convert that, let me know, because I can shoot video for you guys while we're converting it. We just started on it, but that's our current project. And then the very last project that we have to do as far as remodeling inside of our home is the master bedroom. And the master bedroom itself doesn't really need much. I want to put up new trim. I want to do an accent wall. But the bathroom, it's got like an old shower in there, an old big old jacuzzi bathtub in there. We don't even take baths in this house, so we want to, and it's huge. It takes up at least 3/4 of the bathroom, and it doesn't need to. We're just going to make it a little bit more efficient for us, and so that is going to be the bigger project when it comes to the bedroom, is the master bathroom. So it is what it is. We'll start saving up for that, and that probably we'll start working on that over the winter, I imagine. Bedroom reno is going to get 10, and like I said, this bedroom one, the bathroom reno is specifically for the bathroom, but the bedroom reno is just to get those, you know, the things that I want to do to our bedroom, new curtains. I want to tear up this carpet that you're seeing here. By the way, I know this isn't my normal setup for those of you guys who've been watching me for a long time, but my mom's here visiting and she's in my office, so I didn't want to kick her out of my office to record a video, so here I am. But anyway, I want to take the carpet out, put hardwood floor, new curtains. I have a walk-in closet. I would like to get a whole huge setup, organizational setup for the walk-in closet. My husband, there's 2 walk-in closets in here, and I would like to go ahead and do the same thing for my husband's closet. I want to upgrade my bed to a king size, you know, just things that you want to do. So that's not going to be as costly as the actual bathroom, but I do want to start setting money aside so that whenever I come across something that I like for the bedroom, decoration wise, curtain wise, whatever wise, I have the money to do that. Appliances is something also that we don't necessarily need. We did currently buy a new dishwasher, and so we did take money out of this envelope for that, out of the 360 account, but my refrigerator and my stove is still really good. They work really good. They're white, and I want stainless steel appliances, so as we need to you know, if the stove breaks tomorrow, we'll go and we'll probably put a stainless steel stove on my Lowe's card, and then we'll just pay that off. Or, you know, the refrigerator or whatever the case may be. We have since paid off, since we bought it. I've had the dishwasher for a couple months now. We did put it on our Lowe's card, and I did pay it off within the 30 days, so I didn't have to pay interest on it. So it's good to have a Lowe's card for that reason, or, you know, Menards or Home Depot or whatever the case may be, especially when you have a home. If something breaks, you can always go and purchase it and then just work the bill into your budget. So basically what I did is I just took the total amount of the dishwasher and I divided that by 4 or 5 weeks. I can't remember, it just depends on how that month fell. And then I divided it and just paid that amount on the dishwasher to Lowe's every single week until I paid it off. But we will need an upgrade on the refrigerator as well as the stove at some point. Furniture is getting $10 as well, and this envelope is specifically for living room furniture. If you guys have been around a while, you guys know I have dogs. When we first moved into this house, I have a lab and a husky. The lab we got from the Humane Society, and the husky was abandoned, and we took them both in at the same time. They were both about the same years old, so we've had 2 puppies. We are now almost 2. My dogs will be 2 in August. And so if you could imagine how 2 big old dogs tore up my living room furniture, you can see why I'm going to start putting money back for a new living room set. Not to mention the fact that we've had that living room set for a very long time. So, and in this home, compared to our last home, the living room is quite a bit larger. So we need a bigger, like, sectional situation happening. I do not know. You see this envelope, y'all? I don't know what happened to it. Like, it looks like it's been heat warped, but it's been in the safe, and the safe is like not hot. So I don't know what went down, and it's in the middle of this binder. It's not like it's on top or something. Anyway, I don't know. Backyard, we're gonna be aggressively working on our backyard next year. I'm pretty pumped. I'm gonna put a pergola up on the back porch, patio, whatever you guys want to call it. It's a deck, really, I guess you should say. I'm putting a pergola up on that so I can plant flowers all around. And then we're also going to be putting in a fence for the dogs, a new fence for the dogs. There's a fence out there, but I don't like it. It's kind of one of them old chain link fences, and it's been there for, looks like 100 years. And my lab can literally jump over the fence because it's only like 4 foot high. So we're going to be putting in a wooden fence back there, and we're also going to be putting in a new swimming pool, an in-ground swimming pool. We have an above-ground one now, but we are going to be investing in a in-ground one, and then we also want to put a gazebo down there by the pond. So the backyard is not going to be complete. It's not like we could do all that in 1 year, but we will work on it slowly and keep putting money back for the things that we want to do. And then the pool is just going to get $3. I will not need anything else for our current pool for this season. We have enough chemicals and supplies and stuff. And we will be closing it down in just about like a month and a half or so from now. So we're good to go, but this is just going to start and building up for next year. And maybe for the new pool that we will get. The new pool probably won't go in for a couple years, let's get honest, because what we want is going to cost us about $10,000. So we'll be saving up for a long while for that. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you are new here, thanks so much for stopping by. If you would like to hit that subscribe button, let me know in the comments down below what are some things that you're saving up for in the long term for your home, if you have one, or maybe you're saving up for a home in general and you're saving up for your down payment. Let me know that in the comments below. Let me know how your budget's going. As always, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.